you hate the spit on it?
I don't like the entirety of it. I think we need to rework it.
But you said
I said it's
doing your taxes for free gets people going.
But we also have like the IRS free web tax services while we still have them. Question mark.
I'm the IRS. I you this year because I'll do your taxes for free.
I think the spit on it. I think the sensuality is diminishing the more you repeat the sentence. I see you. Is that the rest of your Labubu collections?
What's my
little glasses?
So that's part of it.
Okay. How many more do you need? No, I'm saying of those
the glasses.
Of the glasses.
Oh,
yes.
I just need the secret.
Okay.
I have them all. Just the secret is left. I have the Labubu twins. They're the ones next to the Power Rangers.
Yes.
Then I have a stuffed Labubu that's swinging on a swing. On a swing. That's in the back. And then the orb looking thing, it's like a ring box that has Labubu in it.
Okay.
And then I have a whole bunch of magnets.
Yes.
I have 4.
And a sticker.
Yes. Now I have a sticker.
Every time
and a tattoo.
And a tattoo. Do you want to show the people your tattoo? You can't see it very well, but maybe I'll put a picture if I'm thinking ahead of time. Probably not though. There's one editor and it's me, and guys, so fuck this shit. Every time I come into this apartment, there's new additions.
Labubus or just in general?
I would say in general.
Okay.
There's more things that I notice. The nerd shrine gets bigger. There is a new shelf, or there's new items, or there's more things. And I'm not going to say you have an issue because we both enable each other. I have like 8 charms and stickers and pins like in my mailbox overflowing that I haven't picked up yet.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely excited because they're all like made by small artists across the states, and only 1 or 2 of them being from like the actual company with the current show that I'm obsessed with. And I don't know. I just think it's a fun game to play every time I come in here. I'm just what is new in Sergio's apartment?
In my apartment in general?
Yeah. This is for my observations, not for you to announce. It's not fun that way.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna announce anything?
No, I already did.
Okay. You were just making a general statement.
Yes.
And you ended it with a question. Gotcha. So I would say like what I figured out about myself within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that I like to spend money, but
not just on anything.
No. Here's the thing. I like to buy things because I like the action of opening things up.
Yes.
And I buy so many things that I forget what I've ordered. So when everything comes,
it's a surprise all over again.
A little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's with the gotcha collectors items. It's just a surprise every time, especially when you hoard so many things. You're just like, what is it now?
Yeah, I think I will make a self-tape. And I will send it to TLC's on my, what is it?
My Strange Addiction?
Buried Alive.
Oh, that's not a TLC show.
Yes, it is.
Hoarders?
Yeah.
No, Hoarders is AE.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Like Scared Straight? Scared Straight is on AE, isn't it?
Yeah, but not Hoarders.
I don't think maybe you're right. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I on Twitter today was shared like a clip from True Life, and for some reason in my head when I was remembering the original episode that I was trying to share with somebody, I kept calling it Real Life. I was like the real life of like so and so addicts or addicted to so and so.
Well, the Real Life was another show that was on MTV.
Yeah, it was True Life. It was like before My Strange Addiction, when it was like, real life of or true life of heroin addicts, or true life of like caffeine abusers or whatever.
True Life, I'm addicted to plastic surgery.
Yeah, stuff like that.
True Life, I'm a teen mom.
That was also one in that.
I'm sure it was one.
Yeah, that began the like teen mom
16
series.
16 pregnant, which later led to teen mom.
Yeah, I was like young man, mother. The teen lives of American pregnant women or whatever.
The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Yes, that one. Who is calling me at this hour?
Oh, how dare they?
And I'm not gonna answer.
Wow, how dare they?
How dare they?
Our podcast.
What should I say? Should I be like recording?
We're doing the podcast for you.
Oh yeah, our number one fan. Recording. Oops.
Dead silence.
You also have a mic in front of you.
I do have a mic, but I have nothing to say.
Then why are we even recording?
Those are good questions. Maybe I just like to listen to my voice. on the podcast.
You want to share with John and maybe Abby and your mom why your voice sounds the way that it sounds?
I actually don't know why my voice sounds like this. Mm-hmm. My voice started to sound like this this morning. And
it sounds like you're sick.
I'm not okay.
And every single person in my life
declare that
has been sick, including myself, and it's pissing me off.
You're the one who got me sick.
No, I'm not the one who got you sick. We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks.
But you got me sick.
How? I wasn't sick when we hung out.
When I saw you, my voice started.
So you're saying you woke up with this voice today, but 2 weeks ago I got you sick. Yeah. So shouldn't you be healed by now? Shouldn't you be over this already? So what's the truth?
I can get sick again.
What I'm learning is that we're all liars.
I have a sexy rasp to my voice.
This is not a sexy rasp.
It's very, very sexy.
I told you this sounds like you're on the verge of death. Terminally ill.
Is this what you say to all the smokers in your life? Because I sound like a smoker right now.
You don't sound like a smoker.
Yes, I do.
I feel like smokers have a steady gravel to them. Yours is more like your throat cords are being tossed into a blender. There's no balance to it. There's no allure or sexiness. It just sounds like you're being squished on by
just because it sounds sexy to me doesn't mean it will sound sexy to you. Everyone gets turned off.
Who is everybody?
Different things.
Who is everybody?
Everyone in the world.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone in the world does not listen to this podcast. I'll tell you that right now, bitch. We have like 16 listeners.
Hey, but they're consistent.
The only consistent one that we have is John, as far as I know.
Hey.
We have to
don't shit talk on John.
I love John. He knows that.
Not what you said earlier today.
What are you accusing me of, bitch?
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to end relationships.
It's not a relationship ending. That's all I know. I'm 8 years deep in this bitch, and there's no pulling out at this point.
What if I add a couple things to it?
What do you mean add a couple of things to it?
If I'm gonna
cause a
relationship to end, I'm gonna add things to it.
Oh, so we're also learning is that Sergio's an instigator, and on top of being a hypocrite, on top of being a liar. That's all I learned today. Everybody is a liar. Everybody is facetious, and other words that I can't think of at the moment. I was going to
because you're.
Is because what?
You can't think of big words?
No, it's not that. It's because I'm tired. I had 2 coffees today, and you're
so tired?
And we had Korean I also only got like 4 hours of sleep, and I worked like a full 6 hours. Granted,
I've only had 4 hours of sleep as well.
Oh, but you are off on the weekends. You didn't have to go to work today, so... But you did have a full sibling day, but you didn't have to do any of those things.
Again, it's like that tweet I said.
You didn't have to do any of those things with your sibling.
Choose to work behind a desk. Others choose
I want you to look at the camera and look how fucking stupid you look. You're literally like this, and your fucking stupid hat is over your eyes.
It's supposed to make me look mysterious.
You don't look mysterious. You look like evil Mr. Beast right now. That's what you look like. Exactly.
Am I the counter?
What is so Mr. Beast is I feel like this is a blanket statement. I feel like no one should come after me, and if they do, fuck you. I feel like Mr. Beast is inherently evil regardless.
Yes.
So you're just basically good Mr. Beast?
Oh my god.
Or I don't know.
Am I good because I'm also poor?
I think
Does poor make me good?
Is a questionable statement regarding your particular situation. However,
are people born poor, or is poor thrusted upon them?
It's poverty thrust upon them. See, some people don't do words good. And I am using...
I literally quoted Wicked, dumbass.
I don't watch Wicked. I don't know.
We went to go see Wicked.
I saw the movie about the musical one time. I have not read the books or seen the original play. And this bitch expects me to know the lore as if I care.
It's a line in the movie.
It's a line in the movie.
It's not lore.
It is. If it's included in the movie, that means it's lore. Am I wrong? No, because it was character dialogue, and character dialogue is what? Lore. Because it what? Facilitates.
Galinda when it improved.
Because her ass also doesn't know words very well. Her magic was gifted to her, technically. She's not even a real witch. # fake ass witch. I kind of want to read Wicked now because I feel like I would learn more about her character.
It's nothing like the movie.
It's nothing like the movie, exactly. Or the play. Whatever.
Let us be grateful.
I was going to preface before someone decided to do a bit in the beginning of the fucking episode.
I didn't do a bit. What was the bit?
the bit is your fucking lack of intelligence. That this is going to be a low energy episode because one of us is sick and one of us is extremely tired.
I'm not sick.
So there might...
I am extremely tired. Thank you for acknowledging.
Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. So there might not be the best banter, quote unquote. But of course, there's still things that can be discussed because, of course, we never shut up unless we're eating.
I shut up a lot.
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
I don't talk when I sleep.
You literally were beefing with me on Twitter on a random Tuesday for no reason.
Thursday.
Whatever. It was the day of the, it was the day of the week. I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
I didn't do
anything.
You
literally called me stupid for going to do my job.
Because the reason you even went to the office is because you were falsely promised a catered lunch. And you know what was there? Nothing. Because everyone canceled.
We moved it to Tuesday.
And you should have known.
It was too cold.
It was too cold. Also, fuck the weather. Why was it 17 degrees the other day? And also, why is it going to be 80 degrees later this week? And why was it supposed to snow?
Be grateful that's going to be allegedly. 80 degrees. I'm done with winter.
You're done with winter?
I'm done with it.
Also, fuck Puxatani Phil.
That's what I was going to say. Because fuck him.
Why did he say we're going to have more winter and it's literally fucking sunshine outside right now? Why does it feel like it's almost spring? Or it is spring?
I want it to be over.
When even is spring? I feel like as a Texan specifically, regardless of what city you live, well, maybe no, some cities very rarely get seasons, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think Dallas or Houston, maybe Austin, I don't know. Fucking San Antonio is probably same as Houston. It's always fucking hot every single time of the year. Why is there no seasons? And why do we get all of them within 1 week? Because we literally had summer, spring, winter, and fall in 1 week. It's ridiculous.
I have a theory.
A game theory? The weather machine?
Have I told you about my JLo theory?
Oh my god, the timeline and that whenever they are together or aren't together.
Well, no. Whenever she's happy, we shift have good timelines. Yes. But this is not my JLo theory. This is my Greg Abbott theory, or AKA the Republican theory. Once Texans fell into Republicans' grasps, everything's been shit in this state.
I feel like some would say that things have always been shit in this state.
Well, when we had a Democrat governor, it wasn't too bad. Back in 1999.
We weren't even cognizant then, though. We weren't even adults.
I was a child.
Not in 1990? 1999?
1999, I was a child.
Oh, yeah, you were 3. I was also 3. Some people on Twitter are very young, and it makes, like, I think one person I saw, they were born in like 06 or 07. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know people were so born that young. That's fucking crazy.
I forget that too. I think people just stopped being born after 2001.
And it's not. People are still being born to this day. We were at K Barbecue and we literally saw like 17 different children. And there was
one of them looked at me and coughed in my direction.
Committed an act of biological warfare.
I would say a hate crime to adult.
Against Sergio, and it was this little small child. Eye contact with Sergio, and open mouth coughed at him. 3 times. While his brother, who looked like a twin, they could have just had the same big ass head, looked menacingly at him. So not only do children not like Sergio, they are actively attacking him in public. How do you feel about this?
Well, I feel honored to be someone's enemy at just such a young age.
I don't even think they were like 1. They looked so little. Like, I felt like I could just like.
I think there were at least 2.
You think so? I think so. Every child looks like a baby.
So I feel honored to be someone's enemy.
So young.
But it's literally a hate crime against a Latino man. A 28-year-old. So it's a hate crime.
28 years young, specifically.
Close to geriatric millennial age.
Yeah, it's only downhill from here.
Yeah, it is only really downhill. Down here. Downhill from here.
It is true. I forget how self-centered teenagers are.
I thought you were going to say me.
You're not a teenager, unfortunately. But I told you about this person at my work who's a new hire. And I found out today that they are 18 or 19.
Oh my God. So
and I feel like that explains a lot of their behavior that I shared with you. That it is very self-centered, self-righteous, and...
all those mother cells begging to be taken out of their spine.
Not necessarily self-righteous, but a lot of self-centeredness and lack of connection. The one thing that I heard about this person is that allegedly, and maybe this is true, maybe it's not, I don't really talk to this person.
Why are you bringing dirty laundry to this podcast?
Bitch, all I have is dirty laundry to this podcast. I have so much to share that I found out that I didn't tell. I didn't tell you when we were at lunch, but I can't share it yet because the person still works there. And
you're still waiting to confirm.
I have confirmed.
No, it's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed. We know who's doing what, and all I will say is that they are being let go of as
we speak.
As this at the time of uploading this podcast, the person whose news I will share in the following episode will no longer be a coworker.
Will you name them by name?
I will not name them by name.
Then don't bring your gossip.
Wow. We're
taking risks on this podcast.
We're not taking risks.
We've lost friendships over this. We might as well continue.
We might as well just fucking ruin my fucking work life. Yeah,
your work life, not my.
Yeah, not Sergio's. This person lost a lot of weight and is feeling extremely confident, which is good for them. Cool, awesome. But don't make my job harder because you feel like you don't have to work at work. You know. Granted, I also don't like working at work. I will spend 2 hours on my phone throughout the day, not collectively.
Yeah, clearly because you were able to continue the Twitter beef with me. On a Thursday morning.
From Tuesday to Thursday, I'm in a different job. That's what I'm clarifying the dates that I fucking work at the job. Okay. From Tuesday to Thursday, I'm at one job.
There's not much to do.
No.
If you got time to tweet, you got time to
Friday to Monday, I am at my other job.
If you got time to tweet, you got time to clean.
If you have time to tweet, you have time to do the report that you weren't doing instead of fucking starting Twitter beef with me.
It's done. I got it done.
Now it's done.
I just took a mental break.
Oh, you need a mental health break from the report. It was that physically draining.
Look, if you're looking at numbers all day, the last thing you want to do is continue looking at numbers.
If you're looking at Sergio's dumbass face all day, you're gonna want to look at anything else.
Good thing I moved from place to place in the office. So no one's looking at my face for too long.
Last episode, I don't remember. Did we share about that one performance artist who was naked and had paint all over him? And one
no, we didn't talk about that.
Audience you saw it, right? And
yes.
And his dingling was out. And then he was touching his dingling. And then he had
this isn't the first time it's happened.
This isn't the first I'm seeing of it. These videos could be old. Things always resurface on the internet. And then I saw that one of the audience participated and touched his dingling with gloves on. But I was just so confused. I was like, why is this happening? What is going on?
It's called art.
I don't know if it's called art. But
the human body itself is art.
The fact that he did a split and then made sure his wiener was like pressed to the paper, I feel like one, that was very impressive. Two, does it speak a lot about his art if the art is the body? It's very debatable, and I feel like honestly it's not worth philosophical.
Wow.
It's not worth
you hate the human body.
It's not worth wasting the few brain cells I have firing to attempt to be entertaining for me to discuss how I think it was I don't say done in poor taste, but if you're gonna do exhibits like that, I feel like there's more fun, creative ways to do them without having such gratuitous nudity. And I don't want to say this makes me a prude.
Wow, you hate nude bodies. That's what you're literally saying. So you hate when women breastfeed their babies in public. Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying,
you're saying you hate
is
that.
Don't have your dingling out as a form of questionable performance.
Look,
art.
I'm all about freeing the nips, freeing the cocks, freeing the butts, freeing everything.
Even the balls?
Everything.
The balls, the nuts, the peanuts, the clitoris, question mark?
The walnuts.
The walnuts. The pecans. The almonds.
The huevos.
The huevos. Yeah.
As someone who appreciates of all types of art, you could be
That's
smart,
debatable.
you could be dumb, smart, and look.
So we're just repeating things. We're not saying anything different. That's what I'm hearing.
We can all have different views and appreciate art differently.
Okay.
And you can hate a nude body and not find anything about it, but as someone who's a little bit more of an art snob than you.
Oh, you're more of an art snob when I'm the one who actually goes to like art exhibitions.
I think that's fucked up.
What the fuck is it called?
Art differently.
Art installations.
Just because you go to a manga anime convention doesn't mean you consume.
We went to one
differently.
together too. Fuck you, bitch. Now you are just being facetious and being a fucking liar. guys.
Just because you like tentacle porn doesn't mean that we all should.
Who said I like tentacle porn? First of all,
that's what you mean by art.
That's not what
I seen your Twitter.
My Twitter. Don't look at my Twitter. Guys, I'm so glad likes are private now because I can just be a freak and no one has to know. And then also, but here's the thing. I don't know if Twitter's still snitching on people when it's like your mutual like this one and then it's just fucking erect.
Does it
fucking
do that?
It used to. So sometimes my friends would send me screenshots and they would be like, bitch, why are you liking fucking a spread asshole at 10 a.m. And I'm like, it's not real. I didn't know.
And you're out there judging a man.
This was a while ago. This was like years ago. I don't know how long.
It's the same thing.
I don't know how long ago.
Wow.
This man was spreading a hole, and see, you know how it would have been intuitive if he did his hole in his balls, and focused less on the penis. That's all I'm saying. That could have been revolutionary. That could have started a real conversation. It's all I'm saying because hole is universal. Balls is
hole is universal.
Hole is universal.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Wait. Okay, now that we brought this up.
Oh my God. Okay, yes.
Do you think when a black hole happens, it's the universe showing its hole to us?
No, I feel like it's like the universe deep throating everything. Super goat throat.
See, we're having two different points.
We're having two different points of views. One's is the beginning and one's is the end. The universal whole Ouroboros. Wow. Yeah. Art. See, some say we aren't philosophical.
Yeah, we are.
Some say we don't dig deep and delve deep.
We go deep in holes.
We go deep in holes. Exactly. This is the groundbreaking things that are happening here.
I've said it once, and I said
and
it
you'll
multiple
say it
times.
again.
Sometimes we say
Award-winning.
something great on this podcast.
Occasionally, not every episode.
Not every episode,
but most times.
Yes.
It's so funny. Every time we record one, I always tell John, I'm like, wow, that was like really good. I feel like it's our best one so far. We're improving, I feel like, every episode, even though we're uploading a lot less.
It's because we've been busy.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also we have jobs. Well, guys, we're old. I don't know if y'all know this. Okay, let me take it back. We're mature. Some of us I am. As I talk about fucking a hole and the cock and dick and butt and balls.
Literally.
I have said nothing of the sort.
I've never claimed to be mature.
Virginal fair maiden. Yeah, one of us is closer to 30 than the other, even though some of us are younger in spirit, but not. It's questionable. I feel like that statement is for both of us because one of us has a collection. We both have collections of toys. We both have toys.
Do, yeah.
My keychain is a flail with how many fucking things that I have on it.
I like to say that when I look at my toys, it's like me reclaiming my childhood.
It's a good excuse.
Yeah.
That's what I will say. Because I also use that excuse. But it is. You have to rediscover your hobbies that you liked when you were a kid, you guys.
Exactly.
Not necessarily. Will say that the statement reconnecting with the inner child is overused to a certain extent because it can be used to placate and make excuses for immature behavior. Absolutely. Exactly. However, when it's getting in touch with things that you used to enjoy and hobbies and interests as you become a more mature and like saddened and you realize, oh, the world fucking sucks because it does, you spend your hard-earned taxpayer dollars on some fucking Labubu's and some munchie cheese.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
A single income, no children household.
Children with a K.
So I need to spend things on me.
Yeah, exactly. So if you think Sergio's investing,
I am investing for my future because what if I have kids?
The Labubus?
Yeah, what if I have kids and my Labubus are in mint condition? Then my kids can sell those off. No, because
the cups they're all open. Maybe the cups.
They're called the twins.
The cups?
No, the two I have next to the parrot.
Yeah, those are open.
Those are twins.
Twin Labubus?
Yeah. I call them the twins because it's the same series.
Okay, whatever. Anyways,
do you need them?
I need no further clarification. I want to throw them against the wall though, but that's just because not in a bad way. And
you throwing something that was expensive to get,
like a cute
against the wall,
in like a cute aggression way, where I'm just like,
it's not gonna be like a chew toy where it just bounces back. You might break the vinyl.
It's gonna break. Yeah. How do you? Why is it vinyl and not vinyl?
Because why would it be vinyl?
Why would it not be? Some people say both. It's like the only thing that I feel like properly the pronunciation is properly is pecan because you don't pee in a can. I learned that I learned that in a history museum. Well, you shouldn't.
Why not?
Because
it might cut your penis.
It might cut your penis, regardless of how.
But if you have really good hands,
regardless of the length, size, or height. I don't know, girth, whatever other dimensions is.
But if you have foreskin, it's kind of like a protective.
It's like a shield. But then what if it gets cut and then you have to be for?
Then you become.
Then you
cut.
become yeah. Then you have to have you have to have foreskin surgery. What is it called? What is it called when they do it? I mean, I know technically it's like generally
circumcision.
Circumcision. That's what I was looking for.
Someone said on Twitter.
Someone on Twitter
they got a circumcision at 34.
Whoa!
It's been the most uncomfortable 5 weeks of their life.
Yeah, it is. Ouch. I wonder if peeing hurts. Probably.
It's probably a lot of bloody pee.
Oh, ouchies. In other genital news, I used the wrong soap somewhere.
Oh no!
And my
yeast infection.
No yeast infection, but my shit burned, and it was really uncomfortable.
What kind of soap did you use?
I think I used John's soap, and he uses like fucking Irish Springs. That's like the worst sensation ever. If you've ever had experience with like the honey pot products, they have some that are like cooling effect, and it feels like there's a mint on your hole. It was like that, but instead of it being like cooling, it was like burning. It was like warm. It was like icy hot when the icy hot gets warm. It was uncomfortable.
Well, icy hot has gone somewhere I shouldn't have put it. It's all right.
Yeah, it's I think it's bearable. But
it's a different sensation.
Yes, some people like stuff like that. I feel like that's not for me. Different strokes for different folks. Different slimes for different crimes.
And you don't kink shame, right?
Oh, absolutely, I do. Sergio loves saying out of pocket stuff and then being like, "Oh, but I'm not gonna kink shame." So first of all, fuck you, bitch. Yes, I will. I don't make. It's just such a murky conversation because you want to be like, fetishes and kinks are valid, but then there's some that incur harm on others or whatever. So it just becomes
all kinks are valid until you bring them out to the public and you force people to watch what you're doing.
Yeah. I'll leave it there. I won't continue. I don't have enough brain cells to say what I want to say.
But you literally like 20 minutes ago went on a rant.
About what?
On kinks.
We only it's only been 26 minutes. So you mean 20 minutes ago at 7 minutes in I was talking about kinks.
Like 30 minutes ago, really.
Whatever.
You stopped your rant literally.
I stopped my rant 30 minutes before when you were doing your stupid fucking bit. What else did I want to say? Oh, I went to a Blade rave. It was very fun. You're not going to be able to see it. And I might have mixed up my banana or folded it inside out. But I have a little blood stain from the Blade rave whenever they did the sprinklers of the fake blood water. It was really cool.
Another thing I was not invited to.
That was Valentine's weekend. You weren't here. You were in Houston. It was really fun. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Because it was
when you said Blade, my first guess was like the comic book character.
Yeah.
Which I texted and you clarified.
Yeah, the movie.
But I second guessed myself, like, there's no way they're doing a vampire themed.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's really what it was. There was a lot of people in cool glasses. There was people in leather. There was rave people. There was Matrix. Yeah, it was very like Matrix. There was people who were characters from it. Like there was this, I forget if there's like an Oracle character in the second one, but like she basically had like she kind of looked like a Silent Hill nurse, but she was just all in bandages. And then of course people who like to go to raves, just people in regular club outfits. There were a couple of people who I would consider quote unquote normies who were just in like regular clothes, not really going out clothes. Like you would go to luncheon.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like standing and looking
and
not really dancing. Jeans. No, like day clothes.
Oh, really?
Like red shirts, jeans.
Why?
And I'm just like, do y'all know where you're at? Because you had to pay to get in. It wasn't like a.
But I just
it wasn't like the other vampire night I went to.
Like not wear a black shirt.
Yeah,
because if I'm gonna go to normie clothes, I'll wear a black shirt and jeans.
My favorite thing was that there were some people several people who were already rolling. Mind you, it was only 10 p.m.
That's pretty early.
That's fairly early for you to already be that intoxicated and little judgment, because some people, I've been to other
raves,
EDM events in DFW, and I've seen people get lost and lose their friends, and it's like, you need to be safe, be cognizant, be aware, There was some people who were already rolling, and they had come in like white V-necks and blue jeans, and I feel like it was kind of purposeful, because once the sprinklers came on, at midnight. Their shirts were completely dyed pink. And I thought it was just going to be momentarily. The sprinklers kept going. So we were towards the back because there was a couple. So John went to go get his drinks. We were kind of like, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 feet away from the stage. I didn't want to be too close because there was people who were like dancing very hardcore,
biting on each other.
Yeah, all that sensual vampire stuff, whatever. And I didn't really want to bump into them. I don't mind being close to people, but I just don't want to like.
But you hate vampires.
But I hate exactly. I made sure I had garlic bread that day, so on and so forth. And then so John goes.
So your usual.
My usual, exactly. I will have garlic breath. It's good for your body. Goes to get us drinks. They also had blood bags, by the way. I forgot to take a picture. It was so cool.
If they didn't.
It was so cool. They were $20 each though. The drink was also really delicious.
What was it though?
I don't know. It was like a mixed drink. Okay. It was like vaguely fruity, but it was like all grenadine and like some liquor. It had to have been like vodka. It didn't taste like tequila. But I was like, whoa, this tastes like fucking trash punch a little bit. So John goes to get us a drink. It's the second DJ. I think they had either 3 or 4 back-to-back sets. So the first DJ was awesome. The second DJ, she had a interesting intro, but then the more she kept spinning, the more intense and really cool her beats were. And then the last DJ that we saw, at least, because we're like, okay, we're gonna go at 10 and we're gonna leave like at 12:30 midnight or whatever.
Because you guys left early.
Yeah, it was 9 to 2, but I was like, I don't really need to be out the entire night. And it wasn't Deep Ellum. I love Deep Ellum. I think it's really fun, but also it was Valentine's night.
Was it at that place like behind my work?
No, it was near there. It was on it's on the outskirts. It was by the 7 because it was at RBC, and RBC is right in front of like construction. So there was no way for our Uber to like drop us off in front of it. Yeah. They had to like stop traffic, and we had to jump out, and then they had to keep going. So John goes and gets a drink. It takes forever because now more people are flooding in. It's getting closer to midnight, and then this couple comes in, and it's like kind of like a group of friends. There's like 2 people. I don't know what's happening because there's 2 people. They're like kind of dancing, not really. And then they have a friend in front of them who kind of looks like a butch non-binary person. I don't really know pronouns. I wasn't asking them. I didn't really care for their vibes.
Also, you don't believe in pronouns.
Yeah, exactly. She, her, him. USA, no blue hair liberals, kiss my KMA, all that nonsense. And they were just also already inebriated and intoxicated. I don't know what they were on or what had they consumed, but they were being so fucking annoying. They kept like holding up their phone to their friends, and it had like a $99 Cash App balance that they were showing them, and I guess like they wanted to get more drinks or whatever or something, and their friends kept just telling them like, no, chill out, exactly. And then they started like twerking, and like every other like second or minute they would turn around and like try to like hump on their friends. And it's very clearly like the 2 people in front of me are partners, and then the person in front
of what I used to do in college.
The person in front of them is like trying to like constantly get their attention or be included in them. So it was like third wheeling, questionable polycule, and then we also did see like 3 people making out, and then
wow.
And then there was this one guy who was in a red t-shirt and jeans and was just standing by the trash can the entire time. We thought he was by himself, and then later on, closer towards midnight, because once it was like 11:30, we moved to the back because those people were just being insufferable. He had a girlfriend who was in like rave gear, and he didn't care for the music or anything. He was just there for her. She was like kissing on him, and like they bought drinks or whatever. His ass did not care. I think only until like after midnight, when the sprinklers were on, that he like kind of started dancing.
He listened up.
Yeah, barely. It was interesting. And then when we tried to like get in the middle, there was like they looked like teenagers to me because the rave was all ages. Like,
why? Here's the thing I don't like about raves anymore, because I like raves.
Yeah,
but they become so like, a lot of them have become all ages. It just really takes off the fun.
It's to sell tickets, because the tickets for us were only $25, but then if you were under 18, they were 35 or 45. They looked very young, and they were already also rolling because they like it was like a guy and a girl, and the guy was very tall and had a fucking big ass wingspan. He almost hit me like 4 times. And he wasn't even dancing good. He was literally just fucking flinging his arms around. I was like, okay, guys, stay in your space.
This is why sober people shouldn't go to raves.
And there was also like some trad goth people and stuff like that. And that's the thing. I don't care. Peace, love, unity, rave, whatever. Mind your space and mind where you are. You know? That's all I'm saying. But it was really fun.
You sound like a problematic raver.
I'm not even a raver.
People were having fun.
And you know what? They were ruining. They were ruining my fun. Fuck them. Exactly.
Don't go to raves. You should not go to raves.
You shouldn't go to raves.
I don't go to them for the same reason.
You literally are always like, "Why didn't you invite me?" And
you should invite me.
And I'm literally so you can say no.
Yes, if I'm not feeling it, I'll like to say no.
Oh my god!
But maybe I'm feeling it that night and go like, maybe I want to roll over myself too.
Maybe you want to roll on yourself.
Yeah. Like you would have been in the back and I'll be in the middle.
You would have not been in the middle. So I thought it was going to be like brief sprinklers, but no, they were on the entire time. And they were like 3 rows of them. And some people were completely drenched head to toe. We were on the back of it. So only my right arm and a little bit of my face got it. I couldn't see for like a good 15 minutes. No Buffies.
No one was dressed like Buffy.
No, but you know what I did see? There were 2 gentlemen. Ew, there was 2 people dressed kind of like the vampires. No, from Interview with the Vampire, but the show, not the thingy. They had like the fancy coats. I thought they were kind of swag. I liked it. And then we went to 3 Links afterwards. It was a very, very fun and memorable Valentine's Day, I would say.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun.
I was at home with my parents.
Why were you home with your parents?
Well, I needed to take Scarlett to the vet.
Oh yeah,
so I took her because of that.
She's terminal.
And I was originally going to do my taxes there, but I decided to do them by myself this year.
Oh shit!
So I really just went because I was going to take Scarlett, and really I was there to support. I was there to celebrate Valentine's Day because the only reason my parents are together is because my dad got my mom pregnant with me
on Valentine's Day.
I don't know if it was on Valentine's Day, but they're together because of me.
I think that's a bold statement.
So whenever they celebrate their anniversary, I celebrate with them because
of
I'm the only reason.
You're the glue, not Abby, not them actually liking each other or anything like that. No, it's you. Why is your dog so weird?
She's fine. Leave her alone.
Look at her ears. She's being a freak.
No, she's listening to us.
Oh yeah, she's listening to her being a freak. She's being a fucking weirdo.
I think you judging my dog.
Look at her. She's being weird. She loves it.
So what's wrong with that?
I'm rubbing my foot on Scarlett's ass and she's going feral. She's literally twerking on me. There's one thing this dog loves. She loves having her butt pat, but like the top of her like tailbone.
Yeah.
It's the best sensation for her. She literally goes crazy. She is having the time of her life right now. I don't know what is wrong with her. She's a beautiful, gorgeous, semi-intelligent animal.
She's actually really intelligent.
She is. I have to give her that. But she's a fucking freak. She's a weirdo.
You judging my dog is not fair.
She's the song by...
Your cat has issues.
What are you talking about my cat? My cat is a beautiful creature.
Your cat tried to murder me that one time I went into there to feed her.
That's just how she is. She's temperamental.
And that's fine?
Yeah, because that's how cats are. You should know this by now. Cats are cats.
Dogs are dogs.
Dogs are dogs.
Dogs are boys. Cats are girls. Or is it the other way around?
I think it's the other way around. Boys are... I was going to say boys are dogs. Fucking boys are skunks and girls are possums, whatever. Speaking of little feral animals, this morning a fucking wild rabbit, I don't know what they're called, hares, the like tiny ones, ran out in front of the car, and instead of it like going the right of way to go into the grass,
oh my God,
it kept going forward and like trying to get run over. And so John like slowed down so for it to get out of the way. And it took like 3 minutes
for it. It was suicidal.
It was suicidal. It was scary. It was jarring. I was like, damn, little buddy.
Maybe it didn't want to live anymore.
Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Over. It felt very deer in the headlights because, you know, like they'll, instead of going out, they'll jump on your car. It felt like that. I was like, why are you trying to get murdered? I don't understand.
I remember when I first got Scarlett, my mom used to have a rabbit come over to the garden.
Not anymore.
And Scarlett used to play with a rabbit. That was her first friend.
Aww.
And then the rabbit disappeared.
Because she ate it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't her.
It was somebody.
She was too small, but she was still a pup.
Oh, yeah. But she's always been this size. At least from I remember.
When I first got her, she wasn't that size.
I don't remember her when she was little. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't even think I have pictures of her when she was little. Maybe I'm old. No, I don't. I never took pictures of her.
I think
she moved a lot when she was little. She never stayed still because I don't have any good pictures of her.
I think one of her friends had a lot of pictures of her.
Oh yeah, because they were always over. Yeah. She's a good dog. Even though I want to punch her in the throat. Not in a domestic abuse way. Not in a domestic. Not in an animal. Not in an abusive way.
Wow! If you want to punch the dog, my dog.
If I want to punch the dog,
I wonder what you do to your cat.
I give her a kiss. Wow! I give her a kiss.
Are you Shane Dawson?
One more time. Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson. Your cat.
I am not Shane Yaw. I'm not. I respect animals. I am not.
I don't believe that.
Into any of those things.
I don't believe that.
I just have cute aggression towards her because I love her. I literally want to pick her up and chew on her and throw her against the wall and smack her on the ground and flip her upside down and throw her out the window and then pick her up and eat her and scoop her up.
That's domestic violence.
Domestic violence. I think it's regular violence.
I'm not in a
romantic relationship with your dog. It is not for.
It is for.
I'm not swallowing her whole. I'm chewing her.
I'm saying it. It is for. It is some weird sadistic Army Hammer shit.
Not Army Hammer.
I don't. I'm gonna rescue your cat. Good thing I'm gonna drop you off because I'm gonna go into your apartment.
You're allergic to my cat.
It doesn't matter.
You can't save her. She doesn't want to be saved. My cat stresses me out. You want to know what she was?
That's why you want to hit her?
That's why I want to throw her against the wall. No, fucking. So we have adopted a new style of feeding her.
Oh, okay.
Because the doctor.
She got too fat?
The doctor said
you're abusing her.
She has not lost enough weight yet, and we have until the end of the year.
Oh, you should get put down.
No, she's not gonna get put down. Yeah, your cat's fat, so we're gonna fucking kill her. Otherwise, we have to put her on a specific fucking prescription diet food.
That's what Scarlett's on right now,
and it's so fucking expensive. Well, she has UTI or whatever she has. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you haven't looked.
They're giving us the rest of the year. They said we need to like play with her more. She needs to be more active or whatever. So John has gotten her like a feeder ball where like it's just like a small plastic thing and then there's holes in the top of it.
Oh that
you can like a pepper shaker basically, but for cats. They have to roll it around and then food comes out. So she gets like a half of a third of dry food in her little bowl, and then she'll get a full third cup in the pepper shaker, and then also dental treats because they want us to start brushing her teeth so she doesn't get plaque because she has a little bit of plaque. And they're like, take care of this now so she doesn't lose her teeth when she's older. Other than that, she's healthy. She's just fucking fat.
Scarlett's prescription food for only 25 pounds was $120. $120.
See, that's why I'm like, okay, we need to take this. That's why John bought her the feeder ball because he's like, I don't want to pay for this shit because her regular food is already like expensive. $30-$40 a bag because it's like the Hill Science brand. So we're trying to get her into her kitty Zembic era. But she's looked like she's already lost a little bit of weight because she's actually
pet owners.
Exactly. I want my cat to live a long, healthy life. And to her, it's abuse because at 3 a.m, she's screaming for food. She still has food in her shaker ball. It's just not enough for her to kick it out. Yeah. So she's like, feed me, I'm dying. She's
probably like lazy to do it.
She's been doing it really well. Actually, we'll hear her, like you hear the food fall out of the thing. And so sometimes because she's always in the living room, I'll accidentally kick it and then like food will roll out all of it and then I crunch it. So I don't know. But she is looking healthier ? I just want her to be healthy also because I don't want to spend the fucking money on her prescription diet food because that's a lot of money.
So it's selective caring. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like her that much. I tolerate her even though I want her to live a long and healthy life.
See, unlike you, I love Scarlett. I'm willing to put Scarlett before me.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is true.
You bought your shampoo and you didn't buy her anything.
No, she already has shampoo.
Look how neglected she is. Look at that poor, pitiful creature.
I literally bought her expensive prescription food.
That doesn't mean anything. She has to have that. That's not a extra treat for her or whatever.
She's about to go on an extra long walk.
Do you think that's a treat for her? Look.
Yeah,
look how
she's
literally crying right now.
She's not crying.
She's so abused.
She's thinking right now.
And neglected. She's thinking about
she's a little bit of a math genius as well.
A math genius. She's adding the shapes in her color. She's doing Pythagorean theorem. She's fucking buddy, but with calculus. Oh my god.
She's seeing everything in her head.
Yeah, she's that movie with Scarlett Johansson has those like brain enhancing drugs or whatever.
What is that
and she's like
called?
in the future and then Lucy. And she dies. Isn't
she got too smart.
She got too smart. And isn't it also funny that other movie, like Unbelievable? No, not Unbelievable. With what the fuck is his name? He was also in
Bradley Cooper.
Limitless. Yes. Those are not movies are not the same. They are to me. They're
same
concept, right?
Same concept. Yeah. Just one of them takes a pill for a limited time.
Yeah.
And the other one is just
she said I'm down the fucking K-hole, bitch. I'll see you in fucking Valhalla or whatever, wherever she disappeared to. Because didn't she like become like one with the world or whatever or something?
No, she became one.
Yeah, she like
something like that.
Yeah, she like disappears.
She melts. Yeah.
Yeah, she literally like
she melts away.
She explodes. Not explodes, but she's like.
I just remember the scene where she's like at the airport and she's like touching her hair. She has like new hair.
Yeah, she like changes her appearance, and I was like, wow, I wish I could do that. Just fucking swag out.
Well, like one morning you can wake up and you can make yourself skinny.
Okay, we don't have to get into that territory. I would just wanted to fucking change my hair. Fuck you. I can't wait to be bald.
I said like you, but I meant like generally.
Yeah, when you said you, I was like, oh, you big fat bitch. Imagine if you were skinny. I'm waiting for the day that somebody fat shames me in public so that I can just fucking.
Well, RFK already's done
punch them. Like a regular person.
Do you think we're going to be able to be roommates in the wellness farm?
Maybe.
Do you think they might allow us to continue the podcast?
I hope so. I think if we plea and like apply for emergency grant, like an entertainment grant, they'll be like, okay, those two can have mics. The rest of you go get back into this.
Hey, that's one way to get a lot of your listeners.
We force them to listen to us.
Like at the wellness camp, we're all gonna show up in our uniforms.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have a little stage for us, and then
we'll perform.
It's recreation time.
Everybody listen. It's like recitals. Yeah, but it's like everybody has to do it.
And there's a laugh sign and an applause sign.
Yeah. Like ooh ah. Oh, that would be wonderful. I think it'd be so silly if we do ever like have. I don't have to do it, but like do like a small like live taping somewhere in like Dallas. I think that'd be so silly because I don't want to say this doesn't translate well because there are lots of different varieties of shows that do or don't do well depending on how charismatic the hosts are. Like Trixie and Katya, okay. Bob and Monet.
Wow. You were trying to call her Bob?
No, Bob and Bob. I forget her name because I think she's Shay and she's not. They're two different people. Bob and Monet, I feel like they're a lot more animated, but I also find them more entertaining in my personal preference. So I feel like I would prefer to go to Bob and Monet's versus Trixie and Katya's because they're one, not platform, one type of content, entertainment version of content, Travel News traverses, entertains fairly well in one avenue and one medium, whereas another one can transcend that.
I agree. I wouldn't want to watch The Bald and the Beautiful live.
Good entertainment.
Which is a podcast, Trixie and Katya's podcast. I wouldn't want to watch
they're better edited and condensed.
Audio version,
Yes. And I feel like you would have a lot more fun because Baba Monet would be able to just do more shit on the fly. And be more, fucking gossipy bitches like they are. Absolutely.
What was I gonna say?
Us, however, bitch, I don't air this shit for whatever. And I feel like I get the same. I don't call it a compliment. I feel like the same sentiment shared to me that I'm funny, and I'm just like, guys, this is just who I am. So don't make fun of my personality. That's fucked up. You, however, I don't know what is said to you, and I don't know how well this would translate with you performing in public because you have to work on your improv. I feel like I'm an improv genius.
No, you're not an improv genius. I'm much quicker with improv.
No,
than
you're
you
not.
Are. Yes, it is. That tweet I sent you that I pinned, I made that on the fly.
You were typing at work while you're doing it.
So I still made it up on the fly. No. I'm sure you took a break and go like, hey.
Well, I don't.
You asked your coworker, what should I say that would be mean?
Yeah, I was like, I had a whole team proofread it, and before I hit send, my whole PR team, they were like, yeah, that's the one.
Do you think your PR team is going to try to get you out of the wellness farm?
I think they're going to do their darndest. They're going to plead for me at the Supreme Court. I'm going to have protests, all that stuff. Free me.
Do you think it's going to be like The Biggest Loser where they were like
what?
Do you not know about The Biggest Loser?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what comparison you're making to the show.
Obviously the exercise, but what I always found funny of that show is when they promoted hard extra gum because it's only $5 a stick. Do you think during our breaks we'd be only fed extra gum?
I don't think extra gum exists anymore, does it?
No, extra gum is still a thing.
Guys, the fucking mint
Winter
chocolate,
Fresh,
the mint chocolate chip one. They don't have like those flavors anymore.
No.
I loved that one during the height of my eating disorder. It was so good.
So you're used to Biggest Loser.
Exactly. I never watched it, but I feel like that endorsement was very targeted.
It was. I remember when they like went back to their rooms. You know, like I have a bowl of candy here. Yeah, it's inspired by The Biggest Loser because in their coffee table, it was a bowl of extra gum.
A bowl of extra gum. Wow.
And like not the sticks by themselves. It's the whole 16-pack.
The whole packs. Yeah. If we were to have placed sponsorships, like if I was like, oh yeah, in my fucking Voss water thingy that or like, oh, like we're wearing like branded merch or whatever, what would you want one to be? At the wellness farm or just in general? For our podcast, if we were ever to have sponsors. Soda. No, fuck Poppy. You know why? Thumbs down. Why? I would just love a basic mediocre white girl tell me that you deserve a fridge, get it sent to me, and then me taking it away within 5 minutes. Literally, yes. Because I'm not white enough. It ripped away from you. And then the only thing you have is a Poppy hoodie, which you can buy at Target. You can buy a Target? Yeah. Yesterday I went because my sister needed a hoodie, emergency hoodie. And there was a whole bunch of Poppy merch. Were they like on sale? No. Oh. I thought there was no sale. How disappointing. But Gamer G Fuel. Gamer Subs is the better one. Oh, is it? They have more creators that I like on there. I think Gamer Subs would be fun. Squarespace. Oh, Squarespace, yeah, for you. One that Bombas socks. Bombas. MeUndies. I actually have a pair of MeUndies. You do? Are they actually comfortable? They are really comfortable. You know, if I don't know what fabric they're made out of, but this is the thing. I got them on. What says in the ad? I don't know. Clearly, don't pay attention. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! I don't know what discount I used, but I got them at a more reasonable price because I'm used to paying like for cheap underwear. But they are whatever. Your Hanes multi-pack. My Hanes multi-pack at Walmart for $12. The underwear, whatever material is made out of, is extremely breathable and it is very comfortable. Really? Yes, I really like the underwear that I have from them. I would say if MeUndies would sponsor us, it would be the only thing I'll be wearing on the podcast. Oh yeah, Sergio would be in the nude. His pepperonis would be out. I would have to censor his. That's rude for you to call it pepperonis. They're more like a salami. His Hershey's, his fucking pepperoni pizzas on his chest. I would have to censor his boygina, unfortunately, because that thing would be out. And that's for the. Wait, you know they make underwear big enough to keep everything inside. You would have to tuck. Is all I'm saying. No boygina. That's only for the uncensored episodes on our OnlyFans or /Patreon. You know that's the reason why I only wear black underwear. What? What are you talking about? Don't want to only wear black underwear. Anyway, I think the one that I would want would probably be like A24 or maybe like a sponsor a podcast. They wouldn't, but I can dream. This is like not this. I'm thinking unrealistically. You would have to read an ad read for the new unicorn movie that Jenny Ortega's in. No, but like the other cool ones, it would be very specific. But that would be my niche. Only specific. I don't think you can fill that out. It's niche, is what I'm saying. It's niche and it's toward my tastes. And then also probably maybe like a tech brand. That would be cool, like this shit or something else. This shit. Yeah, whatever the stuff that we use that I'd never list anywhere. That would be fun. Oh, actually, not Samsung or Apple, but you know, like Apple. Well, they're all Apple. No, Apple. We're not Apple brand. We are Apple brand. I think we're Apple branded enough. If they would gift me a fucking MacBook, I would wear a turtleneck for the. I will wear a black turtleneck. I would literally for every single episode of the podcast with my. I would have with my MeUndies, just MeUndies and the turtleneck, the fucking WJS uniform. I would literally get the Apple logo on my titty. Like tattooed. But they would have to give me like tech for life.
Okay, here's the thing though. Would you do like the modern Apple tattoo,
whichever
like the symbol, or would you do the one with the rainbow?
Oh, I forgot about the rainbow. Whichever one is they want on me, they can choose.
Okay, they get to choose.
Or like one on one titty, one on the other. And like I always have to have like
you could do like an apple that's bitten, and then the part that's not.
And then like brat underneath. And then I'd be like, I think the apple's right.
You can also do RFK's brainworm on the apple.
Yeah, on the worm coming out of the apple. It's full circle.
Wow.
Full circle. The fucking SSR
Actually,
Ouroboros.
I take back all the ones I said.
But this is not going to happen.
By Draft House.
Oh, that would be
Even
wonderful.
Even though people are boycotting them.
Even though they're being boycotted, unfortunately. What a world. It would be so fun. Someone needs to motivate me. I'm giving myself the rest of February to like have my 16-hour screen time. And then I have to get back to the grindstone. Because one of my coworkers today, she was like, you haven't uploaded anything in a really long time. And I was like,
yeah, you haven't.
You're telling me. It's been like 200 days of my
YouTube. I check your
YouTube.
Twitter just to make sure you're alive.
Guys, and I will tell you, I'm tweeting from the time the sky is up.
You're tweeting about one thing specifically all the time, which I think you're becoming borderline obsessive.
What are you talking about?
Wyatt.
Shears?
I don't know what his name is.
There's two of them.
There's two of them?
There's brothers. Oh. Yeah. Let me show you. Oh wait, hold on.
I think this is something we can save off pod.
No, I can show it to you right now because they're my work background. One of them, there's two of them. What? Well, I like that you whispered Wyatt. Like, see, that's Wyatt and that's Fletcher.
Oh.
There's two of them.
You tweeted about them a lot.
Oh yeah, that I'm gonna beat them. Oh, because they're going on tour soon. That's why.
They're not coming here?
I didn't tell you. Oh my God. I'm so mad.
Physical touch again.
These fuckers, they're touring as separate acts. So they're not doing the garden. They're doing as their separate ones, Puzzle and Enjoy. Their tour is Crusade Across the States. Uh-huh. That's the name of the tour. They are going to San Antonio, Houston, El Paso, Austin. They're not coming to Dallas.
Why not Dallas?
They said fuck Dallas. So that's why I was like, guys, I have to beat up Wyatt Shears. And then also he released a new single the other day. So I was like, okay, I still support my diva, even if he's not, if he literally,
he's not coming here.
He's not coming here. Even though he literally said fuck Cecilia Garcia and fuck her and her husband and her friend and her life and everything she stands for. Even though he said that personally to me and sent me death threats on Twitter, I'm still gonna support him. So we might go to the Austin show in April, but that's still up in the air. I don't know.
I just want to say, by the time I think this podcast comes out, or a little bit,
it's gonna come out this week, in the upcoming
or a little
week.
bit after. Actually, you're right. So next week,
which
the
will
release
be
of Mayhem is happening. Lady Gaga's 7th studio album.
Her album. I think I don't know the lyrics to Abracadabra. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. I'll sing them next. I'll learn them and I'll do a choreograph to them.
Well, you have to learn it.
I have to learn it.
Because we're going to go to the concert.
We're going to go to the concert?
Yes.
I'm scared.
Whenever it happens, we're going to go.
That's a lot of money.
And I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not.
He's not.
Going to sit far away from the stage.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of merch money too. Also, what outfits are we gonna wear? We have to wear outfits. We're also gonna be surrounded by a lot of young people. Maybe there'll be more people our age who can afford it. We'll be like in the front and in the middle.
I'm not saying let's go all the way in the front because I don't want to do that.
No, I want to see her. I don't have to be like
I
up close. I
want to feel the flame right next to my face this time.
That's a lot. I saw people pay upwards to like $1,600 for Carter tickets.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was crazy.
What's that?
Yeah.
What are these apps that I have on my...
AXS? You have AXS.
I had the audacity to send me a notification. Carter tickets are in 40% discount. 20%.
Oh, 20%.
20%. And I'm like, at a $1,600, that's why like $1,200 for me to pay? Fuck that.
Yeah, literally. People were like, what? Like, they waited in a queue of like 12,000, 16,000 people.
I saw someone at work be in the queue. I'm like... Girl, good luck with that.
Yeah, for real. Some people I saw did get tickets, but the prices were just extremely ridiculous. So some people I know who like work good jobs are getting them, and some people who are sitting up for it unfortunately couldn't get tickets, or they're gonna figure out some way because I think they're not completely sold out yet. Some of the dates. So some people are gonna travel, or some people are gonna afterpay it or whatever. But
I kind of find it, man. I don't want to say this because of Beyonce.
Yeah.
But she just had a tour and she's having another one. In this political climate, people are broke.
But that's literally there. People, businesses or whatever are conspiring against everybody because why we're getting like new movies, new music, more concerts, more of other things in that realm to get people to spend money. Because why is everybody going on tour? I get like so many emails that are like, hey, so and so is going on, or like Spotify too will be like, hey, fans first or whatever.
I saw a comedian say that.
Yeah.
We're going to recession because everyone's going on tour.
Because everyone's going, exactly. They're like, I need to get my money now. So whether you like it or not, you're probably going to be spending money because an artist you like or something you enjoy is going to be either more money or coming to your area. So I don't know what kind of shit they're trying to pump into the dead corpses of this economy, but it's kind of working a little bit. Some brainworms.
I just want to do abracadabra in a stadium situation.
Oh yeah, and then get pushed out of the way by an older or younger person when you're doing the dance.
Or then I get some young person go, oh my God, this is my song. And it's literally Stupid Love.
And it's literally Stupid Love. Is there anything you are slating or slubbing?
I'm slay hating the government.
Okay, girl, you gotta get over that. Not get over it,
no,
but
this is gonna be my rant for 4 years.
You need to.
Okay, I'm sloving.
Yeah.
Labubu's still.
Okay, we'll go with Labubu's for a second time.
Actually, no, take it back.
Okay.
I'm sloving my tattoos that I got.
Yes, so Sergio's tattoos are very nice, and if I remember, I will put the artist below who did them. Don't quote me on that because I may or may not.
You always forget. You always forget,
guys. We need to fire the editor. That's all I'm saying. Our interns, I'm
surprised
they are not pulling their weight. It's
when we did a December episode. I was told your contract was not going to get renewed,
and it did.
And somehow it did.
Somehow I'm here again for the.
I was told it was going to be a solo podcast
for the 2025 season.
And then
I was told I was going to be the only talent actually, and that really? We were going to hire third-party people to
replace me.
Not to replace you, but I'm going to be soloing, and that other people would edit it for me and buy me followers so that I can just do this for a living, and then get the Olipop brand deal or the Poppy brand deal, whatever.
But you just say you don't want that.
If they're going to give me money,
you're being a hypocrite.
I'm not being anything, guys. Liars, hypocrites, instigators.
Remember, this is what my mom used to say. Liars, hypocrites, Nazis, terrorists.
Whoa!
All go to hell.
Guys, it's gonna be a party in hell is all I'm saying. This week I'm not gonna say what I'm obsessed with because I feel like all my friends are not making fun of me, but they're like, damn bitch, get over it. But I'm never gonna get over it. Over it. No, I will say I'm loving Oscar Lindsay because I really enjoy his music. And I'm going to stream.
I thought you were going to say Oscar Lizzie Lohan.
That's not his name.
That's where my mind went.
Shout out Oscar Lindsay wearing the merch. Loves it. Anything else you want to share before we depart ways?
No. Just be brave. Fight.
Goodbye, instigators, liars, and hypocrites.